I promised you guys today I was gonna make you a quick video. This is not gonna be a 1-minute video. I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible, but we're talking about the difference between cardio and strength, and obviously there is a difference, but the benefits. Why I, and not just me, but probably thousands of personal trainers will tell you that yes, doing cardio, it's amazing. Most people should start with cardio because it's the easiest way to, it's the easiest exercise to do. You can just jump on the treadmill or go on the track or just walk in the street. You know, walking is something we do daily as human beings. And so obviously doing that is good for you. You know, the 10,000 step rule, blah, 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 is to make sure that you actually put in enough steps. But let's talk about the training, and I'm gonna give you guys the juicy stuff, the good stuff, and this is how it goes. You wanna mix your, if you are overweight, if you got a lot of weight to lose, and you wanna start dropping some weight fast, start with cardio. And so the way I do with my clients is I do 75% of the time doing cardio. So let's pretend let's take an hour. If we're gonna do an hour training session, I'll take most of that hour just to do cardio, but we take breaks in between, and I'll go into details later on a different video about how do I do smart cardio. The cardio that I give my clients is stuff that I learned while I was training for the Olympics, because I had to maintain myself at a certain fighting weight division, and so I had to make sure that I continue getting stronger without gaining weight. So I will share that information with you guys in the future. This is something I do with all my clients where they learn the good stuff, all the juicy stuff. But for now, I wanna just tell you guys the following. So when someone joins me and they overweight, whether it's a he or a she, doesn't matter. The first thing I do is, and again, we're going based on a 1 hour training session. 40 to 45 minutes of that session, I go mainly into cardio. We do rounds of 5 minutes. We do something called an EMOM workout. Every minute on the minute, I switch the workout. Every minute for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we take a break. That break could be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depending on what type of shape they're in, right? And so we keep doing that for about 40 to 45 minutes, right? And then the last 15 minutes we spend doing some sort of strength. When my client reaches half their body weight loss, let's pretend they want to lose, let's say 40 pounds. By the time they reach to 20 pounds, they already lost 20, they got 20 to go. I switch the workout to now 20 minutes, 50% of cardio and 50% of strength. So let's take an hour session again. So 30 minutes will go into doing the cardio, and the other 30 minutes now goes into strength. So now it's not 45, 15, now it's 30 and 30. And once they lose a little bit more weight, let's say another 10 pounds, and it's just the final 10, then we switch the whole thing completely the opposite. We go 45 minutes of strength and only 15 minutes of cardio. And that is it, that is the formula. Now, why is cardio important and why strength is actually more important? So it depends on where you are, that's where you need to apply the technique. And I know this video sounds complicated. I know you're trying to comprehend exactly what I'm saying. And so I'm gonna try to simplify it for you. When you do cardio, yes, let's pretend that you are, and I always use this term, let's pretend you have like an apple or a pear shaped type of body. When you do cardio only, you become a smaller version of yourself. So if you're like an apple, you have like an apple or pear shaped type of body, you just become a smaller apple or a smaller pear. You know, that's it. Nothing has transformed. You're not really transforming your body. The only way to transform your body is doing strength training. That's number one. Number two, just because you're doing cardio doesn't mean your body's hard. You're actually pretty flabby. You don't want that look. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that your body's getting tight, your body's getting toned up. And the only way to achieve that is through strength training. Number three, doing strength training is good for us because we are getting older. Every single minute, every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, we're getting older. What happens to our bone density? Our bone density goes to shit. Strength training prevents that, and it maintains our bone density for a very, very long time. And so all the benefits of doing strength versus cardio are there. Another one, I give you a number 4. Also, by doing strength training, you're actually, the best part about this is you are adding muscle to your body and you're kicking the fat out. But most important part of this is when you do cardio only and you're relying only on cardio, yes, you burn a shitload of calories while you're doing cardio, and you burn even a little bit more calories for the next 1 hour after you finish doing the cardio. But when you add more muscle to your body, you are actually burning more calories 24 hours a day. And so look at it as a stock. Let's say you got 2 stocks. One, I put $100, and which is gonna be called the cardio stock, and the other one's gonna be the strength training stock. If you put $100 into the cardio, it's gonna give you, let's say, $50 back in as a return on your investment. But if you do the $100 into the strength, let's say it's gonna give you 75 to even 100 back in return on your investment. Therefore, you should be putting most of your money into the stock, onto the stock that's going to give you the most return on your investment. We all understand that, right? And in this case, will be the strength. So it's all these different types of techniques that you want to apply, that you want to work on. And depending on what kind of technique, like I said, depending on where you are physically, you can do the 75-25, the 50-50, or the 25-75, and that's in ratio of cardio versus strength. And so at the end of the day, doing strength training, it is the key, the most important thing that you want to get into. So once again, if you want your body to transform, if you want your body to be hard, if you want to add more muscle to your body, if you want to make sure your bone density stays there, if you want to really burn more calories all throughout the day, muscle is what you want. And the only way to achieve that is by doing strength training, not cardio.